listen to these encouraging words from God's word recorded in Psalm 91, verses 4 through 7. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and buckler. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in darkness, nor the destruction that waits at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. Amazing. God covers us. He gives us refuge under his wings. He is a faithful shield that staves off the terrors of the night, the arrows that fly, and the pestilence and destruction that stalks us. He protects and keeps devastation from coming near to us. Wow. What a great God we have. There's such great assurance and security in knowing God has us covered. He has our back, and actually, he surrounds us. We are covered by him. Some years ago, when our son was still principal of Workman High School, he invited Bob and I to be his guests at a very special jazz concert his school was having. The night included a dinner and a celebrity jazz musician that was their guest performer. It was a big deal. We had seats at the principal's table, and the event happened in the school amphitheater, and where the table was that we were with Ben was on the ground floor in view of everyone that was sitting in the seats of the amphitheater. And after dinner, just before the big performance, I slipped out to go to the women's room. Although slipping out is not really how it went, since everyone could see me get up and leave. And on the same hand, when I returned to my seat, I was on full display to everyone in the amphitheater and everyone that I had walked by especially. As soon as I was back in my seat, this lovely woman came and stood behind me. It was somebody I didn't know, and she had on a large wrap that was almost like a blanket. She leaned over and covered me in her wrap and then whispered in my ear that the seat cover from the toilet was hanging out from under my skirt. She told me I could easily grab it and throw it away in a bin that was very close. She did this and told me no one will see. She had me covered. I had obviously attracted her attention as I walked by, and in a lovely and unassuming way, she came to me and kept me from walking around all night with a toilet seat cover hanging off the back of me. Thank you, dear woman. Woman that I didn't even know. You were gracious, kind, and thoughtful. She was the only one who told me. She was the only one who had my back. I'm sure at times all of us have had someone say to us, I've got you covered. Or we have told others the same thing, I've got you covered. But the reality is that sometimes this works out and sometimes it doesn't. Maybe the promise that we made to the person to cover them, we didn't really mean it. Or maybe we did mean it, but were kept from following through. Or maybe we simply did not have what was needed to really protect and help someone. When God says he will cover us, he means it. He's able to do it, and he will be faithful to fulfill his promise. Our security rests in an almighty, all-loving, all-powerful lover of our soul. He will not let destruction touch us. He stands as our shield. Do you feel like you need someone to cover you today? Do you need a shield of protection, a tower of refuge, a rock to stand on? God is our cover. We simply need to trust him and take him at his word.